EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Carr now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Isaiah Simmons able to drop him for a loss of a couple. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And Carr's throw taken in here by Jackson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
To throw is Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Carr going to go on 4th down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. Carr to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. They're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And he powers his way up past the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
From the 41, Murray escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Now Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down. Flush to his right. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense, they can't. Touchdown, Cardinals! James Conner, 44 yards. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, That got done.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner part of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we used to the sellout crowds and through a sea of pyrotechnics out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go.
I think about my past and getting my feelings. I think about the people who deserve me.
Justin Tucker set to move this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
I won't let you close enough to hurt me.
And this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. Flushed out right.
Bro, what the bro?
Down he goes. Tyus Bowser.
This nigga got up and tackled him.
Behind the line.
This is some dumbass shit. He did not make that tackle back. I was gonna be going sideline.
Second and 10.
Just cheated the fuck out of me.
Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
Is this nigga playing QB contain?
Going for it. It's Murray. Rolling to his left. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Who's that receiver? He slow as a bit, better get open and fuck nigga.
Drive of the game, and the Ravens get the football back in great shape. So they'll come up first and 10 now from 33.
He about to run with Lamar.
Now it's Jackson.
Come on, I already know what he's gonna do. And I missed the tackle.
For Jackson, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice game.
Fuck, put his chin on the camera.
Right.
He not breaking the fucking line of tackle, bro.
And they corral him.
He not keeping the ball on that nigga. He gon' fumble, bro.
Rotating him is becoming a big problem.
He running with Lamar the whole game. Come on, man.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush
Look,
lanes.
look. He just trying to run with Lamar. You garbage ass bitch. Throw the ball, pussy.
It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a second and goal. Second down Jackson.
Give me that
And
shit,
it'll
man.
be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Murray going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Finding room at the 30.
I can't even lie right now. It's the time of my life to
Touchdown,
driving high mileage all
Murray.
around the world. That's how mileage you
And the Cardinals are on the
fly
board first
sail,
on
brand
the
new
road
white
here in
sail. It's
Baltimore.
that new Chanel.
Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, the pass play, he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes,
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So it's back on a 2-point drive. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he puts this one away with a 6-0 lead. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane. When they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with
Keep
nothing,
it contained on this nigga,
that's a
bro.
really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Jackson on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll buy some time.
Bro, you're not still up, though.
And the pressure gets to him again. Marcus Golden dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going deep for
Oh, that's me. One nigga from the bottom of the map, they run around in the strap, on the slap, boy, fuck who you what, who was rapping and shit like that. Y'all make it back. Back to the street nigga first. Make these. Come on now, bro. Breaking the tap on the backfield, bro.
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Pass me a ball, let's do it. I ball it, I own it.
Pass every morning.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it, escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Clark. I'm pressing fucking triangle, bro. What the fuck?
5-yard line, it's a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the
And hit behind the line.
A fumble cut? Come on, man, bro. Come on, bro. That's not a fucking fumble, man. The fuck, bro? Shit, cheating the fuck out of me, bro.
5 at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Murray.
Come on, now get it right.
And he gets
Fucking
halfway.
got the payment, my
To
nigga.
the 2-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interception.
Oh, my
On
nigga.
that first play.
Yeah, I think
Fuck
the
no, nigga.
anticipation was felt
That shit
also by
stuck,
the
nigga.
defense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss.
So they saying you like the greatest to me. Yeah. Get his ass. Come on. Come on, bro. He not really mad, bro. You letting this nigga score off fucking bullshit. Got merch. My mama, nigga. You let this nigga score off bullshit, bro. You like the greatest to me. Then I get a lag spike. Come on now. Fuck, man.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
For real. 3C5, man.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
For they saying you like the greatest.
Here's Murray.
Come on, catch that bit. Come on, what the bro, my nigga's getting all this lame shit, bro. Going out whack the fuck out Lamar. He don't fumble. Come on now. He's a linebacker at his dome top. He's not fucking fumbling. Dumbass shit, bro. Come on, cook off the field. I see you. Come on.
Looking in the mirror.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play to shred. The ball comes out.
Madden, what the fuck, Madden, bro? I'm backing the fuck out Lamar. He's not fumbling. Kyler Murray fumbling, bro. What the fuck, bro? He's sticking the fuck out Lamar, bro. On my mama, bro. I'm flipping the fuck out my stick, bro.
Either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And they'll work this forward.
Alexa, the NBA boy.
Shuffling songs by Youngboy Never Broke Again on Amazon Music.
Different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And we've hit the 2.
Niggas dying, falling stars through the night. And I've been thinking about you every night. You happy, I know that I should be alright. It's tragic and I can't sing for the side. I can't leave, I just said I leave it alone. Said I tried, I can't lie. I've been going for the crime. Follow with the hoes, they gon' follow. All that like a blogger. Every time I catch my feelings, like a man on fire. And you try to do something someone else in the bottle. That shit. Don't know who I want, you the one I want. Never said I don't, this that money talk. Stronger than a stone, we go down in the room. Chop up in the trunk, baby, this that slime tone. Baby, love, not right now, it's ooh. I'm not on no drugs, not right now, it's the truth. Apologize for you looking like a fool. I can't hold you right now, so I've been holding on my tools. I don't want my ex, I don't want no bitch I had. I just want a chance, so busy I make me glad. If you turn me down, tell them you back to my bed. If you fool around, laugh like you probably broke a head. I just leave, I just said I leave it alone. I said I try, or just I can't lie. I just anyone for the crime. But don't cuddle with these hoes, they gon' follow. Bought it like a blogger. Oh, fuck. Come on.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Now before half.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Fuck.
Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A final shot before half for Murray. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the time. 1 second left in the half. One is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Prater's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely...
Fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked up the kick. Fuck. Oh, I still got that bit. Come on. What the fuck? Bro, man, bro, I'm about to fucking delete this fucking game, bro. Merch on my mama, nigga. Shit, cheat the fuck out of me, bro. Man, boy, where's you going? You not running with the ball no more. The rest of the game, you might as well throw the ball, blood.
Marcus Golden able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I came through shining.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, they'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Oh, I missed the tackle. What the? Bro.
You New York like Woods, cousin Liddy, call him Skelly, jump on Chris with toxic shoe. Play with that dog fool like my cousin. Profit jump back up in 2. Profit preaching to the youth. All that lame shit we don't do. Fuck niggas hating ass fool.
Okay, man.
Just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I'ma turn this bitch into a slide. Take all the shine,
This nigga garbage as fuck, bro.
It's a missed extra point. Boy, the tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
I can't do shining.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
I said right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heat. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see.
Walk down, face them with that heat. The devil under your feet, so on your way to see.
Especially when I can't sleep, now when I see you.
Play with me, you can't sleep. You get into the same shoe. You won't have no cake, you ain't your shit unless they pace you. You won't have no question in your section to be space. Put your mask on, they coming on. So they close their doors, walk down. They said we did wrong, so we not come on. But you got my leg, tell that that's his fault. If we so long, just get it out. And I don't cause a clue this fault. Kick that bitch inside my drawers. Every time I walk the dog, I watch the chemist OCDs. You throw a dick.
That's not fucking FOMO, I'm throwing the ball. I'm done playing this dumbass game, bro.